Guess we got a little off track, but love knows a way back through the storms and pouring rain.
Green flag.
Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying. Heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls. Riding in on a stampede of lightning bolt. I'm bringing back the sunshine. Bringing back the sunshine. Baby, it's about time. Bring it back. Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody. It is MWRT race day here at Daytona at the Rockville 400 Daytona International, all the way here in Florida. As we have had a crazy season, this is our final race before the chase format, or aka playoff start. This has been a quite good season, I have to say. Besides the delays that we had about mid-season, a lot of controversy through the season. I mean, this has just been one good season. But yeah, we'll have driver interviews here in a minute, and hopefully get some more people here lined up.
Cyber, do you want to sell your car on our website? Well, come visit our website today. Simply put your vehicle type and then type in your registration, and then you click sell, and then you could put in any price you will like, and then it'll be sold on the market until someone buys it. Or not. Vente-voiture.com.
You might have beat me to Bristol, but there ain't no way you getting to Dago before me.
You driving mighty slow to be talking like that.
Well, that is just adorable. Do me a favor. Let me know how my taillights are working.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
Come on, baby. Come on, don't be like that. Yeah, come on, there you go. There you go.
Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just like no bandit run.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. We're going to get to driver interviews very soon here. We have Rathead here in the booth going over to driver interviews. Rathead, great day to be racing Daytona. What do you have to say about this day?
I mean, it's just amazing. The sun's shining, no rain at all coming, no weather at all. We should be able to get all these laps done in one run.
That's what we love to hear. Looks like we already have our winner, Dylan doing burnouts in the back. Just might already won this race. But let's get to driver interviews. Devin, let's get Devin up here. Devin, you here? All right, Devin. So, you have some great finishes, some great speed back at Vegas. Some tough battles for that top 5. How are you gonna put this amazing Lightning McQueen car in victory lane for Blitz Motorsports?
I like it. My way, on the field. And just be consistent. Avoid all big ones. Avoid all this. Today you will be seeing this 95 Prestige in pit road. Not pit road. Keep reading.
All right. Sound very confident. All right, let's go to Rathead with Dylan.
Dylan, it seems like you can't get your car spawned, but are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, you were exploring the lake earlier. Do you think that it's good for driving on so far?
I mean, I think there's water in there. I would hope. It looks like the track's been a little dry. I might have to go with some fish on that.
Do you think that the water's gonna help you get more grip to drive on this track and go win the race today?
I mean, I saw a fish in there, so I threw it on the track. I hope it doesn't get hit. But yeah, I mean, I'm planning on using the water for traction. Hopefully.
Oh, okay. Good luck then. Hopefully your ice can help.
I'm gonna assassinate you, bro.
That's interesting. Kevin, you have had a pretty good season, winning Charlotte, one of the best crown jewel races there are. Another crown jewel race here at Daytona, the Coke 400. Kevin, probably one of the last JT, either you and Chuck, whether fighting the top 4 spot. Kevin, what do you have to do here to get in that final 4?
Just hope I finish good. Have my teammates help me. Chuz is probably out of it unless he does really good past next races, but I'm confident that we get the 29 JCM car into the final 4, and that's our goal right now. So,
Sound pretty good luck today. I don't know what else to say. Good luck, and I hope you have a good points day.
thank you.
Brody, are you up in the booth?
Yes.
Okay, how do you feel about your chances of winning today after subbing for RB12 last minute, won last night? How do you feel about your chances today?
I feel like my chances are just as good as yesterday, but you don't know what's gonna happen. You can win on the last lap or you can lose on the last lap, so all depends.
Okay, good luck to you and your Robin Hood Toyota. Hopefully you don't flip again.
All right, a guy who's not talked about much, Vex, so you here?
Good.
Seems like, what's up, Vex? Seems like the only time you have been talked about is, you getting penalized, but, besides the...
Brody out. Sorry, Brody. See if he could get a weekend sweep and maybe get another Toyota in victory lane.
Okay, let's see if that momentum from Vegas can help you win here today.
Yes, sir. Mother!
Right before my interview, bro. Right before my interview.
Did you get an interview?
Interview or some shit?
Just re-interview Qertyy. If they didn't.
Yeah, tell us when you're ready. Tell us when you're ready.
Oh, you have to
man,
interview him?
I'm ready whenever.
When? Right now?
Alright.
Oh, okay. Qertyy, how do you feel about your chances of winning today in your number 11 Monster Energy Toyota King?
Feels great. Can't wait to get this Toyota back in victory lane sometime. Just maybe like I just hope I can like lock myself in for Phoenix and maybe go for a championship.
Okay, let's see if your momentum from Vegas can help you win today.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. And Aiden, you have a copy?
Yeah.
Aiden, this is probably one of the best schemes I've seen all season long. I mean, this is just a beautiful scheme, Aiden. Honestly, Aiden, what is your chances? Like, how do you feel going into Daytona? What's your chance of winning this race?
I feel pretty good. Starting mid-pack, just like thinking about it going into this. So this is probably like one of, if not the last chance I have of winning a race. I mean, I told BMS to just work together until the white flag. Basically, that's what I told them. I told them just every man for himself on the white flag. And whatever happens, happens. And hopefully I fall on the right end. Hopefully this race falls into my laps and finally get that win. This is like my best chance today, so hopefully I can execute this.
Well, good luck to you, Aiden. I hope to see this pink Igor car in victory lane.
Appreciate it.
SGV, we're up in the booth. Do you have us?
Yep.
Okay, I feel like this is one of the many times that you've subbed for Qertyy because he's streaming. Sponsored by your own car today. How do you feel about your chances of winning?
Honestly, just obviously with the P2 finish last night, I guess I boosted confidence, but at the same time it's Daytona. I feel like I could either just die at the end, so not really that confident. I just want to just race around and just have fun.
Okay, hopefully we'll see that number 7 Toyota Camry in victory lane today.
Thank you.
Alright, here Sonic Crash Out Motorsports 20, the Dollar General car. A lot like Matt Kenseth's car, when he wrecked Joey Logano. Have a Joey Logano fan in the field here. What do you have to say to him, Sonic?
Just remember from your mistakes. I will say that, and mostly this car is just a tribute for Kyle Busch if you look at the back of it. He ran this kind of scheme in the Truck Series and win number 51, and we're here to honor that today. And I'm hoping to have a better race than D2 because we couldn't have communication with the people I was working with, but we will today with COM, Crash Out Motorsports, and hopefully we'll get this thing in victory lane today for Kyle.
Well, good luck to you, Sonic, and good luck.
I'm here with Tylen in number 14 Ricochet car as a throwback to Kyle Busch Spearmint car. How important is this scheme to you?
Obviously it's very important. Grew up a Kyle Busch fan. Obviously raced with him in real life, and it's the first time I've gotten to talk on stream about him, other than last night's stream. He was a really good racer on and off the track. Got to talk to him many times at the racetrack. Just a very smart mind, very nice to me on and off the track. But yeah, I wanted this scheme at Darlington earlier this season. Hopefully I can just really help my team tonight. Just try to get Chase and Kevin as many points as they can. Maybe I can sneak out of here with a win. Just gonna try to help my teammates as much as possible though, and hopefully we can get one here for Rowdy to get our 7th win in the season.
Okay, I look forward to seeing that Kyle Busch throwback scheme up front today.
Oh man, everybody's been waiting for this interview right here. The Qertyy, man. The Qertyy, what do you got to say to the fans?
Tylen's an NPC. I'm just gonna say that right here, right now. That was the corniest shit I've ever heard in my life. And we're gonna try and win today, hopefully. Obviously yesterday was terrible. I might be the most washed driver of all time, but it's okay because I was D2, and we're gonna lock in today and we're gonna win. You gotta trust the process.
Oh man, well one more question is, Qertyy, How are you going to get you and Rusty in victory lane today?
I mean, Rusty, he's probably gonna bring me a steak mid-race. And he's gonna watch it. He's probably gonna say I need to rake the whole field. So if I do execute that, that is from Rusty, and Rusty will get the penalty and not me. But it's okay, 'cause it's Rusty.
All right. Well, good luck today.
Charles, Qertyy's #1 fan. Are you here?
Oh.
I'm here.
You're the highest.
Hurry!
You're the highest. You're the highest starting JCM car today, with your number 71 Old Trapper Chevy Camaro. How do you feel about your paint scheme and your teammates and your chances of making it into the Final Four?
You know, personally, I'm the best teammate at JCM. 12 wins already. You know, I'm carrying the team single-handedly. I'm probably gonna do that again here today.
Merch.
Okay, so that was very inspirational. Let's see if we can get another win here today.
All seconds ahead in qualifying.
Oh, and here is Sam. Sam, you know, fought so hard at Vegas, so close to that win. Feel like you got robbed, man. How are you going to carry that momentum from Vegas here at Daytona for BMS?
Man, you know, we came close last week. It's an unfortunate ending. But here at the Daytona, you know, we're gonna play some MWRT. We got a lot of people that play it, like Sonic and Aiden. But this is for BMS, this is for Aiden. We're gonna try to get his first win today. But if he wrecks, then hopefully we can put the 17 car in victory lane on MWRT Roblox.
Well, good luck for you, Sam. Hope to see, you know, just hope to see everybody in victory lane here. Good luck to all of y'all.
Hello, Sheets. You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Starting on the front row with your number 43 Toyota Camry. You're the highest starting Toyota today.
Yep.
Seems like you're contending for the win at almost every track now. How do you feel about Daytona, one of the oddball tracks?
It's just survival of the fittest. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time, or if we don't get cautions, then it's just gonna be who can save the best fuel. So, but yeah, obviously feeling under the weather a bit. Not really feeling good. Tired as all hell. So, probably driving the equivalent of a drunk driver at some point. So hopefully, I won't do bad.
Well, hopefully you show up, and hopefully we can see you in victory lane today.
Thank you.
Oh man, the reigning champion, Junior, looking like a throwback scheme here, like a half and half scheme. Looks pretty good, Junior. You know, finally getting back on that pole position. It's been a while since you've been up here, Junior. How are you going to prove that you still have dominance here at Daytona?
You know, honestly, I don't even know, man. I tend to do quite well in super speedway qualifying. I don't know about the race though. I mean, I'm slightly more confident than I was last time, but I don't know. Just keep track position the whole time and hopefully get lucky at the end. But trying to get this Duncan Baskin-Robbins scheme for backroad racing. They haven't won yet, but trying to get them before they close down. So yeah.
Before we start pacing here, Junior, anything to say to the fans?
You're in for a show today. It's gonna be a classic. That's all I know.
Drivers, to your VCs, thank you, CD. Officials to your VCs as well. Drivers, to your VCs.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm not driving.
Wait, Eddie, do you have CD friended?
I think I do, yeah, why?
Okay, good. See you on the server.
Okay. good. All right, sorry for the long wait, everyone. We are green in Daytona right now. Sorry for the long wait. Currently single file on the inside line. Current single file train down low. Oh, the outside lane trying to form some kind of run with Sheets right now. Getting shoved below the line, has nowhere to go. He's going to have to filter in, loses a lot of position there. He's going to have to filter in right before he gets into turn number 3. Sorry for the little long delay there. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Apologies there. As Junior is going to be able to lead lap 1 out here in Daytona. Outside lane starting to get up some momentum right now, being led right now by Chase on the top lane in that 71 car for JCM. Tylen and Chase locked into the championship 4. So Tylen said in his pre-race that he's going to try and help his teammates as much as possible, get them as many points as they can, and try and propel them into the championship 4 along with him, trying to get JCM maybe maybe a hopeful championship at the end at season 10. Oh, a little bit of contact down the front straightaway right now. Multiple cars go sideways. Qertyy involved. Oh, and more cars involved going through 1 and 2 right now. Big one happens in the back of the field. Junior involved. I believe Sam's also involved. Chase involved. About 4 to 5 cars involved in the back of the pack. Caution comes out on lap number 3. Sorry, Junior was not involved. I would like to reiterate that. Apologies there. That would be... checking to see who was involved back there. That was Vex that was involved. I got him and Junior's team confused there. So we're on caution now on lap number 3 out here in Daytona. 5 laps in, already got the big one at the back of the pack. One from the officials, it was a racing incident going into turn number 3. No one will be held on any penalties. Trying to see if we're going to go green this time by or not. Green this time. Junior is going to lead them to the green flag. Defending series champion. Leading them off of turn number 4 with Aiden behind him, then Qertyy, then Devin. Through the stripe. Green flag back in the air in the world center of racing. Single file on the inside line. They're going to get a little bit too wide back there. Going to start trying to form a second lane on that top lane as they come off of turn number 2. Going to see if they can try and make something happen. Single file as it stands on the bottom a little bit. Outside lane starting to form some runs. Tylen getting a big shove off the top lane. Going to see if he can try and give anything to Junior in that number 6 car. Junior sliding up a little bit towards the top lane. That's going to let Aiden take over the inside line. A little bit of contact there, through almost 4 wide. They're coming off the corner as they scramble behind him. We're getting way out of line there. That's the 77 all the way in the back. He's going to have to filter all the way into the back of the pack. Tough break for him right now. Qertyy with a big shove down the back straightaway. 3 wide there for the lead. Three by 3 right now. Oh, and contact made. That Qertyy goes almost up and over someone's roof. They somehow saved it. Car got lifted up off the ground. We got a car sliding in the back there, coming to the stripe. Filtering out, that's going to let Dylan go up to the lead as they're 3 wide behind him. Heading down the back straightaway. When we come back to the line, in honor of Kyle Busch, we're going to take a silent lap round on lap number 8 of the late Kyle Busch. Oh, and Carver's wicking into turn number 3 there. Dylan almost went fully around, catches it on the wall though. We're going to have an honorary silent lap for Kyle Busch. We're now under caution on lap number 9 as we were having a honorary silent lap on lap number 8 for the late Kyle Busch. We had the big one happen involving a good majority of the field there. Multiple cars go around, and that's going to bring out the caution here. Big one happened back there. So much for an honorary silent lap as we had the big one happen just like a couple feet away from the start finish line. So that's a little bit awkward there, but nonetheless, they're about towards halfway through stage number 1 here in Daytona. Kevin got the race back, drag racing Junior to the line, and is going to lead the field back to green. Pit road, I believe, will be closed here. Now we're going to go green flag now across the stripes. Green flag back in the air. Kevin leading them off the start-finish line. Junior going to jump around the outside there. Looked his nose out the outside there. Did not have anyone to push him, so he's going to slot back in line behind Kevin, leading that inside line. Scrambling all the way towards the back of the pack. 3-4 wide almost there down the back straightaway. Single file train on the inside. Current 1 car on the outside. That's the number 77, I believe, of subbing right now. I believe that's Breyer subbing for that 77 car right now, as Kevin's going to lead this lap this time by. He's going to jump all the way to the outside, going to try and get some kind of momentum off the corner, trying to challenge Kevin for the lead almost. Oh, we got a car sliding through the field and gets up into the track and makes a big bit of contact. Who was that happened back there? I can't tell if that was SGB or who that was. But nonetheless, right now, back to the front of the pack. Junior jumping all the way around the outside, trying to lead this race right now. Big run off the corner. He's going to slot back to the inside line. Sam chasing him around the outside. Devins gets sideways. Big one happens and behind the leaders, including the leaders. Sorry there. Big what happens going into turn 1. And that would be the race back. Everyone's still wrecking off past turn 2. What had happened there? Gonna try and get on. Gonna try and look at the stream and get an understanding of what had happened right as that went on. It looked like something happened to the 95 of Devins going down the straightaway and going into turn 1. Gonna look at the replay here as they're heading down the straightaway on the replay. Gonna give some insight on what happened there. It looked like just like a push or a block gone wrong for the 95. Came down on the 14 of Thailand and just caused the big one right behind him. That in turn collected Junior Sam right in front of the lead, and just everything went on. And somehow Junior was able to hang on to it there, even though that he went basically almost went fully around. That will be the signal for everyone to be able to come down pit road this time. We're going to see Devins is going to be the only one to stay out on the racetrack and going to inherit the lead in return for that. Everyone's going to come down pit road. Oh, and contact back there. That's Aiden and Dylan having issues getting in their pit stall. Chase and Brody having issues getting into their pit stall too. They're almost fully sideways in there along with Qertyy. But it's going to be the race off. That's going to be Qertyy just stealing it from Junior there at the line going down pit road. Good race off of pit road as Qertyy just barely, I think, stole it from Junior coming off of pit road. Tough break for a lot of the guys that happened to towards the back of the pack, like Aiden and Dylan. They're going to be a little bit more towards the very back of the pack here tonight on this restart. Just about around near 10 laps to go, coming to the end of this stage. Don't know if it was a good call for that 95 of Devins to stay out, as everyone elected to come in. They're going to come to green this time. Devins leading them to the green flag. Single file on the inside. Across the restart zone. Green flag back out in Daytona. Drivers already jumping all the way to the outside lane. Towards behind them. 3 cars break away from the pack right now. Junior's going to elect to push the 9 car on that top lane. Devins has no help. That's going to be a really big push for that 9 car off the outside lane. He's going to have a lot more momentum. He's going to try and get clear of this 95. 95's going to blot back in. Qertyy to the lead. 2x2 behind him. Side by side right now for the lead between the 9 and the 6 almost. 6 drops back in line. Big run by Sheets right now on that top lane. Devin's going to jump all the way in front of that. He's going to block that 43 car. 3, almost 4 wide down the straightaway and into the turn. Devin bleeding spots. Went from the front to the back now. Nothing much that they could have done. Almost 4 wide back there. Dylan just trying to find somewhere to go. Oh, the car goes around. Up and over goes Sheets in front of the field. Sonic also. 2 cars flip into turn 3. The big one happened back there. Caution comes out. Goodness gracious. What happened there? Oh my God. That was like almost something that happened to Austin Dillon at Daytona. Oh, looking at the replay, let's see what had happened here. Oh, just another block gone wrong, I think. Oh, yeah, block gone wrong. Thailand had gotten a big run on Sheets. Sheets was just still right there on Thailand's front right quarter panel. and just ensued a big one right behind him. He went right up and over. It was almost like watching Austin Dillon flip into the catch fence, and then right in return, Qertyy had came down and just ran right under the 20 car and flipped him. It was like a forklift picking up a car on an empty lot. Horrible wreck for those two. Huge one happened. All right. Green this time. It's going to be Junior once again, defending series champion, coming to the restart zone, leading them to green. Towards the end of stage 1, let's see what happens. Green flag back in the air. Staying single file, a couple of cars jumping out of lane a little bit. Looks like Dillon tried to make some move on the bottom, up to the top lane. Oh, course line up, and then Junior gets involved. Goes around, collects Thailand with them back there. Contact happens. They both keep it going. We stay green. Oh, and there goes Breyer. Up into the field, gets collected with a bunch of cars in the back of the pack. No caution yet. We stay green. Aiden below the line has nowhere to go. He's going to have to flop back in line a little bit. Same with Devin's car's wrecking down the front straightaway. And I think that's going to be the caution. Kylan also involved. Big hit into the wall down on the bottom lane. And that is going to be the caution and the race back. But Cracker was also involved down in that mayhem down the front straightaway coming across the stripe. Let's see what had happened there. Looking at the race replay. Oh, once again, just multiple blocking. And teammates got contact there. It looked like Crack Green and Kevin both made heavy contact with each other. It looked like Kevin was trying to slot behind him and then just had nowhere to go on his teammate and just right rear and just left rear hooked him. Oh my goodness! And then in return, that collected their team owner also with Thailand, collected Aiden also involved with it. Horrible hit to that 14. Went sliding into the barrier on the inside line and just lifted it up on 2 wheels. It was almost like what we seen with Busch in 2015 in the Xfinity series when he had broken his leg. That was a horrible hit. Pit road, I think, will be, according to the officials, I think believe pit road is open, but everyone's protesting saying close the pits. Okay. Now, according to the officials, all right, pit road closed. Green this time. Dillon is going to lead him back to green with about 5 laps to go. Coming to the end of this stage. Points are crucial. These points could propel you or really screw you in this championship fight. Green flag back in the air. We're green back in Daytona. Brody immediately looking to the outside line. Does not have the momentum that he needs. Has Qertyy pushing him. Brody had one just last night. Qertyy goes around off the bumper of, I think, Sonic there. He is backwards driving. Big hit for him into the wall as he goes around, collected a couple cars with him. We stay green, no caution. I think it was only 2 cars that got involved there. I don't know how the heck that happened, but we stay green. Well, that Sheets and Devin side also went around back there down the front straight, going down the back straightaway. Somehow was driving backwards. I don't know how that had happened. Brody had one just last night in his first ever career win in Daytona in a spectacle, chaotic finish. Trying to make something happen here. He gets involved with the 7 car. Up into the wall they go. Up into the field. Multiple cars go around with them. I think that's going to bring out the caution. And that will bring out the caution. Qertyy hitting the wall hard on the back straightaway. Oh, no caution. I guess we're going to keep going green. According to the officials, that's not going to be a caution. Multiple cars had went around, and that's not going to be a caution as these guys are going to now come up on Sam as a lap car, and that may be putting him a lap down. He has no one in front of him or behind him to help get away from this big lead and pack. Down off of 4. These are points that Dylan really needs. He needs these points to try and help him into this championship fight. Again, a huge push by Sonic. Sam is in the way. Lap car in the way right now. Off of turn 4. We're going to see 2 to go here coming to the end of this stage. Sam trying to stay within the lead lap right now, blocking that one car right now. Oh, and there goes Sheets up to the top lane. He almost went around. He was able to catch it, though. Here comes Aiden around the top lane. He has no one helping him. It's a single car train on the inside line coming to the end of stage 1. Contact made. That's going to send Junior all the way to the back of the pack. He got way below the line. Multiple cars below the line. I think that's Sonic now on the inside line trying to make something happen. Here comes Tylen around the top. White flag in the air in stage 1. Here comes Breyer up the middle too. Contact made. Almost went around there was the 99. Oh, and contact made with the one car. The 20 multiple cars around. The big one happens in 1 and 2. Tylen involved also. Aiden gets turned around. So does the 0-0. Through goes Kevin. Coming to the end of this stage. These are crucial points for the 29. Will it be the 29 or the 99 for the stage win? These are points that Kevin needs. Aiden with a big shove into the line. I believe it's going to be Kevin getting the stage win. What did I just see? Man, you'd think that was the end of the race there. That was just the finish for stage 1. And a lap car of the 17 just sitting right there in the front of the field, just blocking them. I don't know how he did not get sent to the back or had to just drop to the back. He would have been the only lap car. He would have been able to got his lap back there, I think, also. Wow. That was insane. Sam's claiming that he was not a lap car when he went. And in fact, on the thing he was on the pylon, it says that he was, but it's going to be pit road going to be open. Issues for Kevin right now. He pulls up into the track, makes contact with the one car. Kevin, it seems like he's lagged out of the game, but we're not going to focus on that for right now. Pit road is open. Tylen and Qertyy going to be able to stay out for this. Going to be the race off. That's going to be Aiden getting the race off of pit road. I don't know what is happening with the officials, but I'm surprised that the 17 has not gotten a penalty or sent to the back, because he was a lap down at the end of that stage. It showed that he was put a lap down. I don't know if he had to rejoin or something. I don't know what had happened. Kevin's game has apparently crashed, according to Chase in the game chat. It'll be green this time. Server has not been, I don't think, unlocked. GHT on the track for some reason. It'll be Tylen leading them to green. Just Sam is no longer a lap down, apparently. But across the stripes, Thailand. Green flag back in the air in Daytona. We're green in stage 2. Qertyy needs a lot of points to try and secure himself a championship 4 spot at season's end, which is not too far away. Sam had to get put back to the back of the pack there. Single file line on the inside, outside lane, trying to form way back there behind him, like about 5 rows back. Qertyy leading that outside lane, trying to get a big run. He's gonna, or sorry, it was Sheets that's running that outside lane. Apologies there for the mistake. Getting a huge run, contact made. Oh, they're having to catch it, check up and all that. They almost went around. That's gonna be Breyer now leading that outside lane. Outside lane is just completely dissolving right now. It's the inside line with Thailand and Qertyy training on the bottom right now. Here comes Vex through the middle, trying to get up into this top 5 situation. Leading that outside lane right now. Again, a huge push from Qertyy. Side by side into 3 and 4. Huge shove to the 0-0. Vex with a huge shove right now down the straightaway. Watching this unfold is absolutely insane. This is why we love Daytona, boys. Oh, and contact made. Having to catch it and bring it back up the track. That was, I believe, Qertyy and Thailand going through 1 and 2. Something had happened between them, but they keep it going on the bottom. Junior Wade is back up into this mix once again. Defending champion. Fighting for some position here. We had went 4 wide off the corner towards the back about a half a lap ago. Back through the middle right now, trying to lead this thing. Junior once again, another big shove on the outside lane. Getting help from, I believe, Qertyy and Tyler on that top lane. They always say with here in Daytona and these super speedways, you want to have some friends to push you, because towards that end of that race, you're going to need somebody to have help you. Kevin's back in this race, merging into the back of the pack. Thailand forcing it up the middle. Junior having no help on that outside lane now. As Brody trying to force his way in, trying to lead this thing along with the 20 car. Qerty's going to elect to try and get up under the top lane, going to try and get some big momentum, help from that 14 car. He's going to get forced into the middle lane, not where he wanted to go. Again, back into that inside line, leading that outside lane now, I believe. 2 by 2 in the 3 and 4. Coming near to about halfway through stage number 2. So far been, gonna try not jinx it, so far been decently calm through the second stage. Hopefully we got all of our little jitters and all that out in stage 1. Some you don't see every day. You don't see that 0-0 leading towards the front of this field that often. He's really close into this top 5 situation right now. You got 2 dominant lanes. The middle lane has never really been that good so far at Daytona, but I've been proven wrong time and time again. We have went almost 4 wide multiple times, and we still have not wrecked it. I don't know how. Down the straightaway, it's Qertyy and Thailand right now, both fighting for the lead. You got also Vex on that very top lane, trying to make something work right now. 3 wide right now for this lead. This is why Daytona and these super speedways have been the most entertaining race of the season. Because you do not know what will happen in these races. You think you're the strongest driver and they can do absolutely anything. You think you could be the next Dale Earnhardt, the next Dale Jr. at these super speedways until next thing you know, you're wrecking and all that. As Tylan heads into the pit, along with Kevin, making some pit strategy calls right now. They're the only two to do it so far. Oh, and contact. Multiple cars go around in 1 and 2. That's Aiden in the back, and I think that was Devins also that made a little bit of contact. Did not see that go on. Looking at the replay right now, it's Qertyy leading this thing. Oh, it looked like a bad block by the 00 on the top lane. Made contact, came down and clipped the 99. 99 was the bad end of that whole deal. It was the only one that went fully around and spun around. Everyone else kept it going. Seeing no one else make any pit strategy calls. That's never mind. That's going to be Aiden coming down pit road. Only one to do it now. Contact again. I believe that's Qertyy that's going around in the back. Breyer also involved, I believe. 2 cars go around towards the back of the field. Was not able to catch that once again. Looking at the replay, oh, they were about 5 wide. Another bad block. Wrong place, wrong time. That sent the 9 around and collected the 77. 9 almost went up and over, just barely just went over the 77's hood. Breyer subbing in for that 77 once again. No one making any pitch strategy calls right now. Only thing that we do not, that Tylan and Kevin don't want to see is these guys catch right up to them, which is entirely possible. Everyone's training on that outside lane right now. No one daring to make a move onto the bottom just yet. You got to find the right person at the very right time to make that move to that bottom lane and start pushing. That's going to be Devins right now on the bottom of the 95. Oh, in contact, Beck's around in 3 and 4, sliding through the grass. Catching it back up, and he's going to go all the way to the back along with Breyer and Qertyy. One more car, and I think that will bring out the caution as they're still running single file around the top lane. Looking at the replay, trying to figure out what had happened there. They run single file around the top, going to try and figure out what had happened to the 00. I don't know. It just looked like maybe a push or a block gone wrong, as we've seen so far through the night. Coming near to almost about 10 to go in this second stage. This thing blew by right quick. We've had no caution so far through this second stage, I don't believe. Been so far calm. Qertyy pulling it to the inside line. It looked like he was getting ready to maybe pit there. But as all the lanes scrambling up that outside line completely dissolved, now we're side-by-side racing again. I reiterate, never mind. A couple cars going to drop back down to the bottom lane. Everyone back up to the top. That's going to screw Junior over on the bottom lane. Cars looking low. That's going to be Dylan, and that's going to be Sonic looking low. Trying to find some lane to work. Brody also doing that too. Brody's going to be at the short end of that stick, though. He has nowhere to slot back in just yet. Trying to find a lane. Not what they really wanted to do. Brody just stuck on that inside line, has nowhere to go, nowhere to slot in. He's going to now try and slot back in. Still nowhere to go in. He's pushing SGV up against the wall, trying to, get back in line. He has nowhere to go. We're coming with about 10 laps to go in this stage. Enough points. This may be able, this stage win. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. This could maybe push that 11 car into the championship 4 if he gets a really good final stage out of this potentially in this stage win. Oh, an issue, that's SGB on the inside line. He got out of line, got very loose. I don't know what happened with him. When it looked like going into 3 and 4, he just kept getting walled by Brody. It looked like he was getting ready to come into pit road and just had nowhere to go. He just had nowhere to go in. As Dylan's gonna get out of lane and into the inside line. Had nowhere to go. Had no one going with him. He's gonna stay up in the top lane. I think it's gonna come down to the final, about the last like 2 laps, when people are gonna then start looking out of line. Issues apparently some happened with Breyer. Chose chase down pit road. Sam getting a big run out of nowhere on the inside line, and caution is gonna come out. Looks like something happened with Breyer apparently. I have no idea what happened, but apparently Breyer made some contact. I have no idea what had happened. Apparently we have a lot of V-lag, I believe. We're going to come to the race back. What is going on? Out of 3 and 4, who's going to get the race back? Junior with a big run off the inside line, trying to block Dylan for the lead. I think it's going to go to the 6. I might have been the one. Gonna look at that. Gonna look at the replay there off of the corner. A little bit of a lag there. I could not tell who got the race back. Junior was just trying to block to the bottom, and that was Junior got it by just. Oh my God! Just got it by a slight nose. Like Brody also had wrecked coming off of the front straightaway. I think they're gonna open pit road this time. Drivers who made pit strategy, I think this just played in your favor, because I think that's going to let the 29 and 14 maybe inherit the lead. They're going to open pit road this time. We see Chuz Chase, Tylen, and them racing back up to the drivers. That's going to be the interesting thing. Do you want to stay out? Because there's not many that laps to go in this stage. Points are very crucial, including that for that 1 and 11. Pit road is open. Who's going to elect to come in and who's going to stay out? Everyone elects to come in. That's going to let Chuz Chase, Tylen, Aiden, Breyer, Qertyy, and Vet all go up towards the front. That's going to let Chuz Chase inherit the lead. Now this is where it's gonna get fun and interesting here. Off of pit road, that's gonna be Devin's getting the run off of pit road. Horrible run into the pit road for that 6 car of of Junior. Sorry, brain fog there for a second there. Junior saying that his car may delete. Ooh, that is not good for him. Horrible entry into pit road. That was not good for him into his pit box, but that's going to let Chuz Chase inherit the lead. He's going to need a little bit of points for this. He's got his teammate right behind him for this restart. I think this will be the green this time, I believe. Got about 5 laps to go in this stage. We've gotten the green this time. Chuz Chase and Tylen, teammates. One's locked in, one is not. Through the restart zone. Green flag back in Daytona. 5 laps to go to decide stage 2. Filing out a little bit around the back. That's going to be Vex jumping to the outside lane there. First one to jump out. Single file on the inside line. Aiden trying to do something that he's not done so far this season. Maybe sweep the stages. That's something I don't think we've ever heard of so far this season, but it's possible to see that happen. Chuz Chase leading this race. Tylen said in the pre-race that he would push his teammate to get them points. Would he maybe jump out of lane and maybe block or something? We don't know. Aiden to the outside lane, gonna try and make something work. First car leading that outside lane. Aiden with a big shove by Devins. This 71 is going to have some battling right now for this stage win. He needs a lot of points right now. He's not locked into this championship 4. Teammates on the inside line. I believe that's Qertyy along with them. 3 JCM train on the bottom. JCM train on the inside line. They're going to stick nose to bumper for this, probably the end of this stage. Qertyy needs some points too. He got a win back in Chicagoland, but it is not over until this point. He needs points still. Tylen jumped out of lane. He's blocking that 99 car. Couple laps to go, coming to the end of the stage. Qertyy battling with the 71, trying to make some moves on him. Wrecking behind him. That's the 77 in the 6th car. One car went fully around. That was Breyer. We stay green. What does Qertyy do here? Does he stay and push his teammate, or does he go with him? Or sorry, go to the outside lane and maybe someone links up with him and starts pushing him. Should be with a warning. Coming out of the corner, we're going to come around with about near 2 to go. Tylen leads that outside lane, blocking him. Aiden had fallen like a rock down the backstretch. He had to get back in line on the inside line with the train. He has nowhere to go now. Sights of a second stage win in a row. Not going to be that possible, I don't think. Oh, and Qertyy goes up into the wall. Around he goes, up and over he goes in 1 and 2. Flipping goes the 9. Horrible wreck for him. No caution yet, apparently. SGB got below the line. That's going to really mess him up. Once again, and don't quote me again, here comes Aiden on the top lane. 2 laps to go. Aiden with a big push by the 00. Sonic looking low, trying to get under the 71. Trying to go for a stage win himself right now. Chaos could possibly end the stage. 71 just dropped like a rock just then. Not what he needed. He got stuck in that middle lane down in a turn, down and down the front straightaway and into turn 1. Not what he needed. Cars wrecking off the corner. That's Brody. That's Junior hitting the wall. That's the caution. Just Chase leading that outside lane. Who's going to get the race back? Sonic leads that bottom. Here comes Tylen with a big shove to the line. I don't know who just got. I think that was Sonic, I think. What a finish to the end of the stage. Could not tell who had gotten the stage win just then. Game lagged once again. And just at the line, it was Sonic. And the 20 car just barely beating out Tylen. 2 photo finishes to the stage. And that's going to be apparently first career stage win for the 20 car. What a pass. Tylen tried to make a big run on him and tried to go for him for the stage win. Electric stage finish there at the end of stage number 2. Pit road, I believe, will be open next time by. They're going to bring it under caution to the end of the stage. It's going to be Sonic getting the stage win. I also want to take this moment. Before we started the race, I was wanting to say this, but we had some technical difficulties. I wanted to quickly say that here at MWRT, we are saddened by the loss that we had of NASCAR Cup Series champion of Kyle Busch. He died at the age of 41 on Thursday afternoon. A lot of drivers out here are supporting him and running some stickers on their race cars in honor of him. And all of our thoughts and prayers are with the Bush family, Rexton and Samantha and Kurt and everyone else involved within the Bush family. So we wish all of them well, and we're going to hopefully have a really fun end of this race here in honor of Kyle Busch. But after that, come off of turn number 4, pit road will be open for these guys to all come in. No issues so far on pit road. Everyone coming in. Everyone seems to be good. Oh, never mind issues. Brody got out of did not go in his pit stall correctly. That's going to be very detrimental to him. Breyer also having issues. Sam having issues. Race off of pit road. That's going to go to Sonic off of pit road. Keeping the lead. Sonic's going to maintain the lead off of pit road. Got out right before Chase could. It's going to be JCM 2 and 3 right behind him. They're going to be very dangerous towards the end. But once again, as we've seen with these super speed races, and I've seen a couple clips from yesterday, literally anything can happen. Literally anything. You can go from leading this entire race, and then it can end just like a snap of the finger and be over for you. Green this time. Come to the open of stage 3, the final stage here in Daytona. World Center of Racing. It's gonna hopefully crown. Will we see a first-time winner? Will we see a repeat winner? Could a win possibly push one of these guys into the championship 4? We will find out. Sonic leading them across the stripes. Green flag back in the air in Daytona. Single file on the inside line. Going to see who's gonna elect to jump out of the outside lane first. That's going to be Chuz chasing the 71, and Vex behind him. He gets back in line. 14 of Thailand, teammates with the 71, jumps up with him to start pushing him. He said he would help his teammates, and he's doing just that down the backstretch. Vex, only one in the middle lane. That's somewhere where you do not want to be by yourself right now. Trying to see if there's going to be a gap that opens up. Almost 4 wide right now in the track. Out of 3 and 4. Just Chase filing out of there. Being able to manage both of them lanes very well. Jumping around him along with Kevin. Chuz Chase up against the wall. He's going to bleed some positions. That's not going to be good for him. Oh, there goes Sonic. Up and over down that stretch. Horrible wreck for the 20 cars. He went up and over. Only car to wreck back there. We stay green, though. Going to look at the replay and figure out what just happened there to him. Flipping down the back went the 20 car. Horrible wreck for him. Looking at the replay, trying to figure out what had happened to him. Oh, it looked like a block gone wrong for him. Not what he needed. Here comes Junior around the top. Junior and Vex pushing each other down the backstretch now. Where does Qertyy go? What lanes does he block? He has Brody behind him. First time winner in D2 last night. Trying to do the weekend sweep and win in Daytona again. Oh, and there goes multiple cars around behind him. The big one happens behind Qertyy. Again, multiple cars. Do they keep it going? What just happened back there? It looks like 8 cars had spun around and they kept it going. And Kevin, Thailand, effects. Multiple cars that had basically spun fully around, but they kept it going. They staying within the pack. Single file on the inside line, though. Brody right behind the 11 of Qertyy. Once again, he won last night in D2. Trying to make something happen here. Gets the 11 out of lane. Qertyy late blocks him. Wrecks himself. Big one happens behind him again. Multiple cars involved, and that's going to bring the caution and flip it down on the bottom. Oh my goodness. That will bring the race back, and that's the caution. Oh my goodness. When single file looked like Brody gave the 11 car a big shove, and then Qertyy just late blocked himself, coming back down, trying to block that lane in front of Brody. In turn, hit Sheets, sent him around. Oh, what happened to Sheets? I want to know how he went up and over. Oh, he started just barrel rolling like he was. Oh, basically that looked like Mr. the King out of the movie Cars, just barrel rolling down into pit road. Horrible wreck for him. Started with a late block. That is going to give him a 1 out of 3 now. He's going to be at the very back tail end of this field. Green this time. Brody leading this and defending champion of the 6th of Junior. 1-2 right now. Thailand behind him. Locked in the championship 4. And then in the 4th, that's going to be SGB. D2 Daytona winner at the beginning of the season. Less than 50 laps to decide it here. Green flag back in the air. Brody leads him to green. Gonna be the thing. When do you want to get out of line at the beginning? That's gonna be the question. Cars sliding around. I would think that was. It looked like that was Sheets there on the bottom. They got very sideways going into 1. Kept it going though. Training on the inside line. Factory first one to jump out of line in the outside lane. Help from Devins a little bit, but they're both leading position still. Inside line to Donovan. Chase jumps out of line, links up with his teammate. Where do these guys go? Blake blocking around. Wrecking behind him. There goes Aiden, up and over he goes. And that's another flip for this race. Multiple cars involved back there. I don't know if that's going to be the caution, but we stay green. And that's the caution. Caution is out. I'm going to quickly take a look at the replay there and figure out what had happened. It looked like it started with SGB and Aiden going into turn number 1. Or sorry, turn number 3, apologies. Oh, looked like bad lane management. I think Aiden jumped down to block the bottom. And then return that sent Kevin into him, and that got the 7 a little bit loose and sent both of them around. Came down and got plowed by the 77 of Breyer and flipped into turn 3. Horrible wreck for him. Pit road will be closed, and I think this will be green this time, I believe. Things you don't see often. Brody leading most of this green next time. Green next time. According to the officials, green next time for this. Drivers not happy with each other when they went down the backstretch. Contact had gotten made between Junior and Dylan. I mean, a little bit of contact that I was not able to see. Devins going down pit road. I think that's going to be maybe a black flag for him. He went down pit road. He was not allowed to pit. He does not go into a stall. Comes off of pit road. Pit road is closed this time. We'll go back green this time around. They're wrecking behind him for some reason with Kevin and Junior. Or sorry, Kevin and Qertyy for some reason. These Daytona races get more interesting by the day, by the season, by the race. It would be a very interesting story if this 6 car couldn't win tonight. He has not won yet this season. He's been part-time ever since he won the championship last season. He's the defending D1 champ. Trying to keep a little bit of something going for him this season and trying to get a win. He almost got the All-Star race win, but came just slightly short to I believe Monkey at the end of that race. Was just a couple positions short of being able to get an All-Star race win after Qertyy had gotten disqualified. But we're going to go green this time. Brody and Junior, once again, 1, 2, down the front straightaway at the World Center of Racing. They're going to lead him to green. Green flag back in the air. We're green back in Daytona. Brody with a huge shove. Here comes Kevin trying to peek his nose under the 00 of Vex. He has nowhere to go. Inside line train. We normally see this at the beginning of these restarts. Dylan jumping out of lane. Qertyy jumping out of lane. Sonic, everyone's scrambling, going too wide, trying to figure out what lane they want to push. Dylan leads that outside lane, trying to lock himself into a championship forward. Junior makes a mistake. Going to have to flop back in line towards the back of the field. Oh, and Brody gets sideways. He's able to catch it, though. 3 wide for the lead right now. Brody getting a huge shove around the outside lane. Here comes SGB on the bottom. SGB and Kevin on the inside line working together. Kevin gets stuck in the middle lane. He has no one pushing him. That's where you do not want to be in these corners. Oh, and Kevin gets sideways off the corner. They're having to catch it, scramble around him. 4 wide down the backstretch. What is going on in Daytona tonight? Tractoring in Thailand, linking up with Kevin. Trying to get him as many points as he can. Oh, and Dylan makes a late block. He goes around right in front of the field. He's able to catch it, though. Scrambling back there. Breyer had to go below the line. Going to have to slot back in back there. One car went around. I don't know who that was. Looks like Vex had a wall pop. He went around in the back. Did not see that happen, though. Brody leading this. Gonna try and do something that I don't think we've ever seen. Trying to win both Daytonas. He won yesterday in a very, very dramatic end. He's gonna try and win this one. We're gonna have to have a pit stop through this. So pit strategy is gonna be in play. If we do not have someone reckoning all that, we should be good. Oh, and Devin, right as I say that, goes sideways on the bottom. No one gets collected with them, though. Oh, and there goes Qertyy on the bottom, wrecking behind him. And he saves it. But then there goes over again. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Did he flip and save it? Am I seeing this correct? No way. Did this man just flip and keep it going? I gotta look at that replay for a second. What did I just watch? Wow. Just wow. I think I just watched she flip down the backstretch and keep it going. I think he just did. Oh my God. Let's look at that replay. He starts barrel rolling, lands it on 2 wheels. Or sorry, on all 4 wheels, and gets back in line into the pack, and he's battling once again for the stage win. Sorry, for battling back around the top lane again. What is going on tonight? Oh my goodness. Oh, and there goes Brody around. Flipping in turn 1. Up and over he goes. Sonic also spinning. And that's going to bring out the caution. Another flip tonight. I think we've had well around 10 flips tonight so far. We'll look at the replay and see what happened to Brody and all that going out of that. But we're gonna have a race back, so we're gonna have to pause that for a second. Kevin and Tylen, 1-2 on the bottom, trying to make something work, and I think it's gonna be Kevin getting the race back. But looking back at the replay, trying to figure out what happened to Brody, and it was just, just a late block gone wrong. Brody just slightly got out of line and just pulled it right below, and just was able to get a big push by Dylan around the top, and that's what sent Brody sideways in front of the field and sent him up and over, going into 1 and 2. Got a hit from him, just barrel rolled, got slammed by the 17 of Sam, and just big hit for him. It's going to be JCM 1-2. Are they going to open pit? Pit road is open. As I'm saying, pit road will be open this time by. So this is where pit strategy is going to get fun. You're going to see everyone obviously come down pit road. Everyone's going to want to get a full tank and everything. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get to the end, but it's going to be very fun and interesting to see what's going to happen as we head down pit road for maybe the first to second last time, maybe. Stuff looks fine so far down pit road. No issues right now. Everyone into their stall as normal. Normal pit stop so far. First normal pit stop that we've had all day. I think Dylan might have had an issue, but I don't know. Drivers gonna have to. Some of them are gonna have to back out of their stall and out of the race. Oh, I think that was Tylen that may have just barely gotten him at the end of pit road. Kevin was just very awkward placed at the exit of pit road and had to correct it just a little bit. Try and see who got it off of pit road. Oh, I could not tell. The angle that I got was not good enough to be able to tell. But it's going to be JCM still 1-2 right now coming to this restart. And then it's going to be Qertyy. I believe if he can win this race, I believe that's going to propel him into the championship. 4. Going to be green this time. I reiterate, Tylen wanted to help his teammate to get into the championship 4, and he's going to try and do that once again. Through the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Kevin leading him to green. Single file like we've seen on the inside line on these restarts. JCM 1-2 on the bottom. You have the 11 car. Where does he go? We've had look at the 43 and P4. He's flipped at least 2 to 3 times tonight. It'd be awesome to see a man who's flipped more times tonight and also win the race. Still single file on the inside line. Heading through 3 and 4. No one jumping out of lane right so far yet. We hit lap number 70 out of 100. About around maybe 30 to go. Gonna be still a long way to the end. I think we'll still have maybe one more pit stop in Stu for tonight. Tylen had to get out of line. Bleeding a few positions. He's going to drop way into the back. Aiden, once again, he's been known so far for tonight to be able to jump to that outside lane and make something work. He's done it multiple times, but he got back in line on the inside line, leaving Devins out to dry. Kevin's still being pushed by Qertyy. I feel like it depends. Whichever one I think wins this between the two, I think they may propel into the championship 4. I do not know. Sorry about that. 3 wide for the lead as they head off of turn 4. Contact made. There goes Aiden around down the backstretch. Goes around, though. Do not know what had happened to him. Dylan stuck on the bottom, too. Below the line, having to chase it up the track again. It went 4 wide coming off of 2 there. Oh, it looked like the 99 just bounced off of cars and just went completely around. From Breyer now trying to chase it. Breyer goes around down the front straightaway. Kevin involved too. Kevin keeps it going. Breyer spins all the way around. Kevin's going to lose the draft completely too. That's 4 out of 5 cars. One more brings out a caution. Sorry. 3 wide battling for the lead. This is intense. Car's getting stuck below the double yellow line. Oh, and there goes Sonic around. Collecting Dylan. Oh, and car up and over. That's Qertyy again. And that's going to bring out the caution. And Vex is going to squeak by for P2. We're going to have a race back here. That was not the race back that we had at the line. Will Thailand push the 0-0 to maybe the lead of the race? He looks low. Thailand looks high. They'll turn back in line. They're going to have one more push off the corner. Maybe to go for the race back. 0-0 around the top. To the line. Don't know who got that. It looked like Qertyy. It was Qertyy that got the race back there. Good run by him. Be able to fend off the 0-0, charging around the outside lane. Pull to the bottom. We've had so many close finishes. Coming to the end of these like little race backs in the stages. So it's going to get really fun once we come to the end of this race. I feel like we're going to see the big one happen on the final lap because we've seen these guys will do absolutely whatever and anything they want to do on these final laps. Pit road, I would assume, will be closing. I think we'll go green this or next time by. I'm going to round to lap 75. Racing incident according to the official. Green this time. Qertyy. I think if he wins tonight, I think this will put him and lock him a spot in the championship. He won the last race out in Vegas, I believe. Gonna try and do it again. Across the stripe, green flag back in the air for Qertyy. Trying to get another one done out here in Daytona International. Single file once again on the inside line as we've seen on these restarts. It's going to get a little bit spread out once we head off the corner. That's when we see a lot of drivers make a lot of moves. Going to try and disrupt that inside line a little bit. Drivers peeking around, but pulling back in. We've seen Thailand just do it. Just Chase making a little bit of a mistake, going below the line. He's going to have to slot back up into it there. Factory leading them around that outside lane off of turn number 2. Only one to lead that outside lane so far. Who will jump out there with them? I think out of everyone, I think maybe Thailand would do it. Down the straightaway, Qertyy defending the inside line from this 0-0. Vex has not won this season. He's been notorious for a lot of things so far this season. But I think him winning would definitely put a wrench into this playoff situation towards the end of this. He won't possibly have a shot at it, but I know he will definitely put a lot of, monkey wrenches into a lot of these guys, towards the end of the season. If he can win, or somebody else like Devins or or Sonic could win. That would be another really interesting thing that could happen. Devin jumping out of the outside lane, only one to do it. He's going to bleed a lot of positions, I think. So Vex going to jump out there with them. Here comes Kevin and Sonic up the inside. On a move that I think Vex wanted to make. He made that move thinking it would get him up and by the 11. That did not work out in his favor. Oh, he looked like he got maybe forced up to the top lane. His drivers went below it. I think that was the 20 car of Sonic that went below the line, coming to the finish line the lap prior to this. And that forced the 0 up into the top lane and not where he wanted to go. Oh, just a block gone wrong for the 20 and the 0. There's a lot of V-lagging going on right now. Qertyy still leading this thing. Coming with about 20 to go in about 2 laps or so. This race is starting to close towards the end of this thing. Car goes way out wide in the back stretch. That's SGB in the 7. Filling in, I believe, for Qertyy, who is streaming this race right now. Oh, there goes Sonic around. Hanging on to it. He's driving backwards like we see Qertyy do. Only car to go around. There goes Sonic all the way around. Oh, and there goes Thailand too. Comes back in. He's going to collect multiple cars. Then cheats again. No caution yet. Here comes Junior out of nowhere. Junior is once again, he's been one of the top cars so far at this track tonight. Can he get it done? Trying to destroy what Qertyy is needing to have happen. He needs another win. Here comes Aiden up the bottom. Junior holding on to that inside line with his life right now. Qertyy trying to make something happen. And there goes Thailand and Devin. Multiple cars flipping. There goes Devin up and over. Caution is going to come out, I think. Big one happens here. Big one happens going into 1 and 2. No word on the caution. There's the caution. And this is going to be the race back, I think. Junior, once again, as we've seen again, it's the 6 and 45 of Junior and Brody. 1-2 right now. It's going to be a drag race to the line, side by side. What a race back just then as they close out the finish. And it looks like that might have been Junior that just got that because Brody wrecking for some reason. Race back to the line. That was entertaining. I think that was Brody that got that at the line, though. But no, it was Junior just at the line. Another close finish once again. Pit road closed. They're going to keep pit road closed. And I think they're going to want to try and play. I think they're going to want these guys to start playing pit strategy. I'm surprised. I think one pit stop here, I think that would propel them and be able to go all the way to the length of the end of this race. So they're going to keep pit road closed, preventing them from going down pit road. That's going to make these guys going to have to play some pit strategy, I think. I don't think anyone has enough to go to the end with this. But once again, like I said a couple times so far, Qertyy and Junior, 1-2. Across the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. According to one of the officials, we're not open pits unless they're at 400 to 200 milliliters. They want them to play pit strategy. Here comes Cracker to the outside lane, fighting for the lead with Kevin. 2 JCM cars, both have been strong. They need these points to try and get into the championship 4. Junior has not won so far this season. Oh, and issues for Tyler. He's below the line. He's going to have to find somewhere to get back in. They're pitting. Green flag pit stops have started. Almost everyone comes in. I did not realize that was happening. Multiple cars elected to stay out. And a lot of them come down pit road. Devins, a lot of them, a good few stayed out. Who's going to get the race off of pit road? That's going to be Qertyy and Junior and Thailand, top 3 right now. Now we're going to look towards the 5 to 6 cars that stayed out. When do they want to come in? 3 of them pulling in. Sorry, 4 of them. Vex, Kevin, Chase, and Devins all pulling in. That leaves Sam out on track right now. They're going to come hauling out of turn number 4, and I think they may catch them off the corner. This is going to be pit strategy. Is it going to work out for the ones that just pitted or the ones that pitted before them? They're definitely going to link up, though. Pulling off pit road are the guys that now just pitted. More momentum on the top right now for the guys who pitted before. So that was the call. I think it was the call for the ones that stayed out for an extra lap. They may have a lit, especially for the 00. He got out right there in front of them, keeping up with them, but he's not in lane that he needs to be. Prior to the bottom. Oh, and there goes Junior around. Collecting Qertyy with it. There goes Beck with them. That's going to, I believe, bring out the caution. Chase involved. Caution is out, and this is going to be the race back, I think. And look at that. Sam is going to stay the leader of this. He stayed out for a couple extra laps. What an interesting one there. That was very interesting to see at the end. Sam gonna stay out in front for this race. But I don't know if that's gonna work out for him. No one else needs to pit. Oh, and issue for Dylan. Sorry about that. But once again, it's just like it was like Sam is going to probably have to come in here. He's going to have to, I believe. Apparently, Dylan went down pit road. I think that's going to be a black flag for him. Yeah, Dylan went down pit road. Oh, he's going to, I think, have to go do a drive-through. Oh, no. That is detrimental for the one car. He did lag, but I think he went into his pit stall. Apparently, we're going green this time. All right. Green flag back in the air. I think the one is definitely going to have a drive-through. I don't know what had happened there on the restart. But we're green on this thing. We're going to be a couple laps away from 10 to go here in Daytona. Anything is possible. Sam is leading this thing. The question is, does he have enough to get to the end? One of his first races here in MWRT, he won in Auto Club. Moves up to the top lane. He gets stuck on the top. Thailand goes sideways, though. Up into the field. Collecting a couple drivers, I think. Collecting Breyer. Multiple cars go around, and I think that's going to bring the caution back out. No race back. All right. very interesting what we're seeing happen towards the end of this. That's the caution. I don't know. I don't think they're going to open pit road. They just had green flag pit stops. I think they're going to keep it closed and try and go green this or next time by. I think this is going to go green this time. Qertyy and Sheets leading the field. Oh, and issues in the back. There goes Bex into the wall. Issues on the restart there. Coming up the track and hitting the wall. I think he made contact with Breyer. 2 cars went around in the back there. No caution yet. That's 2 out of 5. Just about around 10 laps to go. Qertyy looking around the outside, trying to make something happen. He needs this win. Oh, and there goes Sheets around. He gets stuck into the pit stall. Brody pushed all the way below the line. He's going to go right back up into the track. Issues for Sam. No drive-through yet for the 1 car for some reason. I don't know how that's going to go for the official. Oh, and there goes the 1 car right as I say that. Wrecking goes around the 1. And that's going to bring out the caution again as there goes multiple cars in 3, 4. And there goes Aiden flipping again. Lot of issues so far. Still apparently no penalty on the 1 car for pitting under caution, or sorry, for pitting while pit road was closed, because I think he spun around coming to the finish line a couple restarts ago, and still chose to pit. Multiple drivers complaining in chat right now about lag and about a lot of freezing right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. It is completely chaotic tonight. It is absolutely mayhem tonight. But we're going to have less than 10 to go. Brody, Devin, leading them to green, across the stripe. Green flag back in the air. Single file once again. Here comes Sonic around the outside, tried to make something work, did not have the room. He's going to bleed a lot of positions. Went from 4th to last right there in turn 1. Not what he needed. Here comes Chase. Here comes Kevin on the outside lane. Does JCM finally get the 1, 2, 3, 4 of all 4 of their drivers around the top lane? It can happen. Brody jumps up to the top, though. Going to try and block that momentum that they have right now. That's not going to go well for him. Devin's right now leading around it. Gets pushed out of the line there. Absolutely chaotic right now. We're towards the end of this race. Anything can happen. Oh, and stuff does happen. There goes Chase around. Up into the field he goes. Sam around. Qertyy around. Sorry, not Qertyy. Qertyy went around. He was Doc Hudson against the wall. Caution is out. It looked like Qertyy was right up against the wall and had 2 tires all the way up onto the wall. Let's look at that replay. He got spun around in 3 and 4. And then looking at him, he was right in the fence. The race back happened. Oh, and cars wrecking across the line for the race back, and I think that's going to be Devin getting the race back. What is going on? It was Devin's getting the race back again. Once again. Wow. I don't know if pit road will be open this time. I think everyone's just enough to be able to get to the end. Yeah, I think everyone's just going to have just enough to get to the end. Waiting on word if we're going to go green this time or not. If so, we would have just about around 5 to go, I think. Yeah, about around 5 laps to go if we go green this time. I believe we are going to go green this time. Green next time. Green next time. So we will have about 5 laps to go. Devins has not won this season. He's trying to make that first win happen tonight in the World Center of Racing. He has Dylan behind him, Qertyy behind him, 2 drivers seeking a championship 4 position. You have Vex and Brody, who is not won in D1. Vex has not won it all so far. Brody won yesterday in D2. He's trying to make it. He's trying to sweep the weekend and win both races this season. Vex is D1 in this season. We're in D1. We are not in D2, my friend. What in? Oh, it looks like the thing had changed. My bad. But whatever. Just about 5 to go to decide it here in Daytona. Few races left in this season. Points are crucial. Who can get it done? Devins and Dylan leading them to green. Across the stripe. Green flag back in the air. Gonna come down. Who wants to get out of line first? Vex peeking around the outside first. That's gonna screw Devin over a little bit. He gets pushed out of line. Dylan's gonna be able to lead it on the inside line here almost. Devin's leading it on the inside line. Trying to make something happen. He has not won this season. Trying to make it first career win tonight. He's got about 15 other drivers hungry for a win. Multiple drivers trying to seek a championship 4 spot. You got Sam in the mix, Brody, Qertyy in this, Vex in the mix. Anything is possible tonight. Down the back straightaway. Few laps to go, and Devin gets turned hard into the wall down the back stretch. That's going to end his race and the chance for him to win unless we get a caution. Cars going sideways. Thailand goes around. Mobile cars go up and around in the wall. And that is going to bring out the caution. That just saved Devin's race just then. Thailand went around, Dylan, Devin, a lot of drivers that just went around. Driver flipping, that was Qertyy. He had just barely missed that almost. Looking at that replay. Oh my goodness. So we are going to go into overtime. Wow. Looks like everyone. Oh no, there's drivers that are gonna need to pit here. They may have to open pit road. A couple of these guys are really low on fuel, so I think we may have to play some pit strategy tonight. This is gonna be the thing: pit or not to pit. This is gonna be the biggest deciding factor of your night. Brody is going to elect to stay as the leader and lead them to green next restart. For you drivers pulling into pit road, this is basically that was basically your last chance to make a stop. If it goes to overtime, you may be a little bit screwed over. It's going to come down to this. Was your strategy that you just played, was that your saving grace, and could that gotten you the win? Don't know. I think CD is gone, I think. I'm not able to change the lap counter. And it's stuck on 101 for some reason. He changed it to 101 before I think he left. I think he just said he had to go take a shower. This is where it's going to get really fun. Green this time. Overtime restart here in Daytona International Speedway. Can Brody do something no one has expected out of him this season and win both races this season? We are going to find out across the stripe. Green flag back in the air. We're green and back in Daytona. Can Brody win both races this weekend and win both Daytona races? We're going to come to the white flag next time by, hoping that we don't see a caution before that. Inside line training right now, down the backstretch, coming to the white flag next time by. You have drivers who have not won this season. Can we see a first-time winner tonight? 3 and 4 right now. Coming to the white flag next time by. Brody gets turned. Brody gets turned and coming to the white flag. This race is official. Beck getting wrecked at the line. Multiple drivers getting wrecked, turning around in front of the field. There goes Junior up and over. Here comes Qertyy to the lead. Qertyy, if he wins this, I think this will put him in the championship 4. He's got Sonic on the outside, Aiden behind Qertyy. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Who is it gonna be? Here comes Thailand. Here comes Qertyy now. Drag race into the line. It's the photo finish. I think it might have been Dylan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Looking at the finish. Dylan is gonna win a Daytona race, not official apparently. According to the officials, Dylan is the winner, but race is not official. Back-to-back winners in Daytona for him. He won the beginning in the Daytona 500. But looking at the replay, trying to figure out what has happened. Oh my goodness. According to the officials, race is not official yet. Trying to see if Dylan is the winner. Gonna look at the final, coming off the final corner. Don't know word yet if Dylan is the winner. Looking at the replay coming off the final corner, Dylan was leading it off of there, and then looked like he might have doored someone. I cannot tell. Oh, he doored Tylan coming to the line there. Finishes under review. I don't know if they make. I don't know if they are going to make a call because remember he was supposed to have a drive-through for a pit in when pit road was not open, and he never made his go around for a drive-through, and that pit stop may have helped him win this race because he did not have to pit when people had to. Race is still being reviewed right now. No word yet, as we're waiting for the official word for this race. People are discussing, multiple drivers waiting at the finish right now, trying to figure out what had happened and who is the winner of this race. It's a complete conundrum here in Daytona. Wait for word from the official. Looking back at the final lap. Coming to the line, trying to look at the final couple final corners. Junior had it there on the down the back straightaway, Qertyy had it done. Dylan has been disqualified. Tylan is your winner. Tylan wins again. Oh my goodness. Tylan has been disqualified for cutting below the line, coming to the white. And that is going to give him the win. Oh my goodness. Tylan is your winner in Daytona. Official winner. Tylan. I believe that his is like, I don't know, maybe his 7th or 8th win of the season. Letting him burn it down, trying to figure out what had happened and why he was disqualified. Looking at what they said when he went below the line, coming to the start-finish line, it looks like Dylan was just completely down below the line, coming through the trioval, and that in return actually wrecked Vex, and he came back down and pushed pushed Qertyy below the line too. Multiple wrecking. Tylan is your winner in Daytona. That's fine. It's wow. What have we just witnessed? As I'm walking down towards the start-finish line to now go try and get an interview with our now winner. This is the second disqualification that we have had towards the end. I think the last one that we had was also Qertyy getting disqualified in the All-Star race, and that in hand gave Monkey the All-Star race win. This is a very big deal. I think because Qertyy
DQ'd, which led to blue.
I'm talking about the All-Star race.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, whatever. Oh, he got second. Oh, well, I apologize. Whatever. It's what it is. It's whatever. Can we get Tylen up here?
Eddie?
All right, Tylen, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Official winner in Daytona here now. Cannot figure out what had happened. It's according to the officials. Dylan had went below the line into the trioval, coming to the white flag, and since you were P2 behind him at the line, you've now scored another win this season. You've already been locked into the championship 4, and this just gives you another win onto your resume. How do you feel?
I mean, I am speechless right now. I don't even. It's like you got the win, but you don't have the thrill because like you didn't cross the line first. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm still happy. I'm glad I got the win, but like, oh God, this is gonna make everyone hate me. It's really gonna make everyone hate me. I feel bad for Dylan. I haven't seen the replay. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, that's just I feel bad for Dylan. I mean, I don't.
There is no way this bullshit's official.
Yo, Dylan, calm down.
This shit is not fucking official until they actually fucking review that shit. I don't know how the hell.
Okay, Dylan, hey, take his mod real quick so he doesn't keep doing the stage. But I mean,
very heated right now by the one driver of Dylan, as we just heard. Oh my goodness! So
all right, I just got called. I don't know what to say. But it was a great win for us. Great win for JCM. Good finish for us.
All right. Well, this is win what, number 7 or 8 of the seasons for you so far now?
I think it's my 7th.
7th win so far. You're also driving a Kyle Busch themed throwback, as you were doing as a tribute for the late Kyle Busch, who had sadly passed away on Thursday. How does this feel to win for him? Because you've raced alongside of Kyle Busch down in Millbridge before. How does it feel basically getting this win as a tribute?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm still very confused right now. I'm glad I got the win. This one's for Kyle, honestly. I did finish second. I crossed the line second, but it was just meant to be. And it was good that Qertyy got the win as well on Saturday. I was glad he got the win there for it. And they say it's official, so yeah, I guess I'm the winner.
According to the official, Tylen is the winner.
Honestly,
Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna finish this interview because Qertyy said he has to go. But thank you, JCM. Thank you, Ricochet, also Qertyy, all my teammates, and I'm gonna let Let's thank you. And Aiden, good shot at it right there at the end.
All right, well, congratulations. Winner in Daytona. Another win for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
All right, Qertyy, just real quick. Are you able to get one more interview in, or do you have to go? Okay, I think we'll get about 2 more interviews in. I think we can get an interview in with Qertyy, and let's get one in with I think we can.
We're letting CD up here to explain. Wait, CD's up here. We're letting CD explain his call.
This is what happened. So I had the clip in all.
Go ahead.
So what happened was Dylan started going under the double yellow before he was forced under, so that's why Dylan got DQ, basically. He was under the double yellow before even Junior or Qertyy forced him, and why Junior went up and they started wrecking was because Dylan drove his car straight into him under the line. I mean, I have the screen.
Official word from the lead official right now for the reason why the number 1 car has been disqualified from tonight's race. So with that, gonna go ahead and try and get an interview in with, I believe, the 43, and we're gonna try and get one within Aiden towards here here in a moment. Can we get sheets up here if we can?
He's not here right now.
He's not here? Okay then. Let's get one of Aiden then in that case, since he's a little bit closer. And I think I'll get one of Qertyy and then call. Aiden, are you up?
Yeah.
All right, hello. All right, Aiden. So very tough break for you tonight. You led a decent amount of laps. We're very up there in the top of the contention. Won the first stage, and then it all kind of just unraveled coming to the end of that race, wrecking along with the 11 coming to the line. What's the emotions going through, my friend?
Yeah. I mean, I played my cards right the whole race. Fuel saving, playing my cards right. Towards the end, I got caught up in every wreck except for the last one. Qertyy forced me below, but the officials aren't going to look at that. This was my only chance for the rest of the season, I believe, and just didn't go my way. And we BMS played their cards right. We played our cards right the entire race. Staying in the back, going to the front whenever we needed to go to the front. We did everything that we could. Just as luck would have it, just gonna go our way. I mean, P3. That's like, believe it or not, that's my best finish of the season. P3. I've been trying at this for too long, and I don't know how much I can do this for, how much longer I can do this for, but we'll see.
A lot of emotions running through right now, very heartbreaking. Do you think you can take anything positive from this and try and, use that into, hopefully use that in the next coming weeks come to the end of the season?
I got first, third, and third, so I did pretty well for points in that standpoint. Other than that, though, I just got to work on my wreck avoidance pretty much. That's like the biggest takeaway. But other than that, though, it's just all a game of luck at these kind of racetracks. And what are you gonna do?
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck for the next coming to the end of this season. Best of luck to you and the team, and I'll catch you next time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, I think I'll get a review in from Qertyy if he's here. Are we able to get him up? All right, Qertyy, can you hear me?
Yep. What's up?
All right, look, all right, Qertyy. So, tough break coming to the end. A very bad late block coming to the line and just unraveled the win that possibly could have propelled you into the championship 4. Very heartbreaking. What's running through your head, my friend?
I'm kind of disappointed. VLAG got in the way of me and trying to block Aiden, but it's whatever. I thought I was clear, but I really wasn't. It's disappointing, kind of controversial that Dylan didn't win it, but it's whatever. Just happy that I got a P5 finish today, and I'm just looking on to next week, and hopefully I could get some good points there.
Right, you did win, I believe, Vegas right before coming into this race, looking for a back-to-back finish and some really good points that can possibly propel you into the championship 4. Do you think you could possibly, lock up one of them spots going into the next race?
Possibly, especially with the Vegas win. That pulled me away from the cutoff a lot, drastically. I'm probably still behind Dylan. Not sure, not completely sure, but overall, I'm just happy I got a P5 finish, and I'm looking forward for NDRC.
All right, well, we're going to have to probably cut this a little bit short, so I wish you the best of luck in the next coming final races of the season, so best of luck to you.
I appreciate it. I hope you freaking commentate the last few races, because I'm going to need you there, bro.
I will do what I can. All right, well, that is going to go ahead and do it here from Daytona International Speedway. I want to appreciate all of you for sticking around and watching. Thank you for Qertyy for streaming this race. We will catch y'all into next week, and we'll see y'all next time. Signing off. Have a good one.